So I believe we have Mr. Gene Braden from Missouri. He is the, as I said earlier, the president of the OKKA, Mr. Rich Hale's organization. Okay, remember one of my intents and purposes of doing this was to have different organizations and different schools and different people. And I love that Shotokan came, okay, because this is a martial arts event, period. Right? Thank you, sir.
Awesome. So what I usually like to do in my seminars is focus on principles. So we do a lot of combination work. We've got 154 techniques and 8 extensions, and that's a lot of information to remember, to learn. So really the basis of Kempo is about how to apply the principles and how to apply the principles within those actions. So I'm going to pick a couple of different techniques, kind of play around with them, and focus on the application of anchoring, of backup mass, marriage gravity, reverse marriage gravity, things like that. Okay? So you guys spend a lot of time on clutching feathers. I love when people do that because I'm like, hey, here's my initial lesson plan. So okay, let's switch and do something different. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. So I'm going to adjust just a little bit to what I originally planned on, and we're going to change in a different direction. So anchoring is one of the primary principles that I want to focus on to begin with. We have what's called snapping twig. So up in purple, you guys are all black belts. So who is not American Kempo? I know you're not. Shotokan. Anybody else not American Kempo? Okay. So that kind of gives me an idea when I start working with different techniques. Who knows what? How much time to spend. So snapping twig. Snapping twig is against the left step through push, and I'm locking against that initial push. So I'm going to grab your front step. So initial left hand step through grab. I'm checking against this arm, but the main piece that I want to work on here is if I'm slipping out, I'm not really having any effect or action against my opponent. So instead, what I want to do is utilize anchoring, utilize body fusion, directional harmony. So I'm fusing this arm to myself in this hook while I shift from neutral to forward bow to bring my opponent to it. Okay? This motion is what creates opposing forces, which maximizes the amount of impact value off of my initial strike. So first move, get the initial check. From here, this hook and pull. This is a continuous motion because I want to time the effect that I'm trying to achieve through the opposing forces. So as I pull through here, shift, get my turn, continue this motion from forward, back to neutral bow, into my shuffle. Okay, so that's one more time, kind of slow, step, hook, 1, 2, 3. The other piece to the application that I want to make sure we're emphasizing is what gives me the strength and the power to make that pull is the transition from neutral to forward bow. Right? So time slow. No, you're good. One more time slow. Neutral. From here I'm shifting to forward bow. That is what gives me this angle. Gives me the control and power. Back to neutral bow, which gives me the rotation for the raking back. Okay, questions? Okay, we'll play around with that. I want to work on not doing this and doing this instead. Okay, that's really the focus I want you guys to spend some time. Okay, pulling out, pulling down, pulling two. Feel the difference between the two. Okay, if I'm pulling out, what effect do I have? Do I have control? Do I have contact manipulation? If I don't, utilize the anchoring, work that pull to your hip and see what happens. Okay, work for a couple of minutes, we'll switch you to another. Okay, grab partner, pair up, somebody. All right, sir. I got a break. Another minute. Good break. Climb back up. Alright, now play around with me. So I know I said we weren't going to spend a lot of time on clutching feathers, and I will not spend a lot of time on clutching feathers. If we look at snapping twig versus clutching feathers, it's the same motion. I'm just changing the platform up there. Okay? It's the same technique. I'm just changing the angle of my contact. Still neutral button, forward button, neutral button, forward button. It's the same body mechanics, it's the exact same difference. Okay? Now, a lot of people, some that I like to try to correct, again, I'm not getting the opposing forces, I'm not getting the contact pull, I'm not preventing my opponent So I like to focus when I teach this technique. One, keep this in and protect my face. Okay, keep this in and protect my face. If we utilize this frictional pull and the rotation of my hips from neutral to forward, gives me that control, the body back. Okay, it's that body I told you I wasn't going to spend a lot of time clutching feathers because y'all did a whole bunch of clutching feathers. So I'll grab somebody else. We'll do a different one. I'll put it up here. Okay. This time, now we talk about lancing salute. So lancing salute is again another technique that utilizes the same body mechanics. So you guys will see all these lessons that we learn in these techniques a lot of times are the same lesson. We might have 154 techniques, but we have a much shorter list of lessons that we're learning out of the material. So with lancing salute, I'm getting that right hand cross body push. So again, here's my anchor, here's my transition from neutral to forward bow, hook, pull, keep this gap closed. I don't want to keep all this open. Gaps closed, drive the knee, step forward, again, body rotation. Roll that up. So when I transition through this time, roll up into that elevation. Step through the hip, check. Okay. There's there's the drop. There's the frictional pull. Is from here to here, and utilizing the hip torque to transition neutral forward and give me the strength to be able to do it. I get these big guys up here, like this guy, he's kind of hard to control. He's kind of hard to control. So I have to utilize the principles behind the motion to create the body torque, to create the control, create the contact manipulation. So these techniques work. Otherwise, you don't work. We can sit here, slack all day long and not actually get the effective action that we're trying to get out of it. Then we break the main cardinal tempo. Only motion. If the motion does not have a lasting effect, then it's wasted motion. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. You guys want to play around, glancing salute just for a few minutes, and we'll switch to something else. Alright, so grab the partners, glancing salute. So everyone going to play the clutch brothers. Glancing salute, a couple minutes, and then we'll jump to something different. Alright, next shift. Body fusions. Most of what we do depends on utilizing our bodies to make it work. We talked a lot just now about anchoring and back of mash, rotation, that frictional pull and utilizing torque with my hips to be able to make it effective, well, there are a lot of techniques that simply do not work and will not work if I'm not utilizing the mass of my body to do it. Okay? Big one that I like to start off with is crossing tail. Okay? Crossing tail. I use this guy. He's big. He's big muscle man.
I'm just getting used to this big stuff.
Hey, I am too. I was actually over here talking to a couple of these other guys that are like, man, this all that's big guys. And I'm like, thanks. Alright, crossing town. A lot of times what I'll see folks do is trap, rotate, and this is all disconnected. Okay? Resist. Don't let me do it. Okay? So if I'm not connected, utilizing body fusion, that ain't gonna work. This doesn't work. It's not gonna work. Body fusion. I don't need any of this. I just need to use it, step in front, puts it right in my hand. Puts it right in my hand. Press it, fuse it, let your body do it. Puts it right in my hand, drops it right over the elbow. The rest of my technique. Okay. A lot of people will reel back and lost it. He stood up, he's fighting back. Okay. Keep the body connected. 1, 2, hook, press, drop, hook. Okay. So, crossing talon. Okay. For those of you that haven't done this technique, wrist grab, cross-body wrist grab. So right hand to right hand, cross-body wrist grab. Trap the hand. I gotta trap it because I don't want to just let go and go away. I trap it, fuse. Pull these elbows in, pin them to your body. Open this hand up. I'm stepping in front, rotating my hips, that puts that on right in my hands. I don't like to go all the way to full forward, but I'm not saying it's wrong. It's absolutely 1, 2, rotate all the way through if you need to. But I like to at least pull into this and then return with this elbow straight. If I want to do the entire technique, that's the lesson. That's the lesson of crossing town. Now I can rotate through, manipulate. Now I got options. I can do whatever I want to, right? But once I'm here, full technique, elbow, palm, claw, press, big rake, drop, grab. Okay, one more time. Trap it, pin it, open, step in front, rotate, grab, pull them in, elbow, palm, claw, drop. Okay, questions? One more time? One more time? Absolutely. Okay, one more time. And really the big piece that I want you guys to focus on is the trap, press, rotate, pull. Get control of it. Okay? That's really the lesson that I'm trying to transfer. Okay. And we'll play around with a couple of other ones. Right? But from here, elbow, claw, press, drop, knee. Grab partner.
Michael, you want to Have we been burgers yet? Cool. Come on. They said George